Hi guys, welcome back. Another episode, No Clue Garage. Man, I hope you guys are all doing great. We've been busy and not working in the garage like I liked. As I told you guys before, I had a bunch of stuff going on with work, and I just got back yesterday from Atlanta, Georgia. Man, if you guys ever get the chance to go to Atlanta, think of somewhere else. Nah, I'm just joking. The city is great. The city of Atlanta is nice, very nice. But man, the traffic and the airport, I can live without those things. So we're back here at the shop, again, and I know it over and over, and I don't want to sound like excuses, but we've got another short week because we got to go over to his grandma's house, my mother-in-law's house tomorrow, and work on some stuff. What are we going to work on tomorrow that you're going to like?
The go-karts.
The go-karts. They're brand new go-karts that they got for Christmas. The batteries died on them. Like, they wouldn't hold a charge. So I called the company. They sent me 2 brand new batteries. Very nice people. So you can see we're out here in the garage, and I've got dude working. He's got a knife. Be careful.
Christmas present.
I got him a pocket knife for Christmas present, and that thing is extremely sharp.
It is.
But I mean, what 12-year-old boy doesn't want a pocket knife, you know? So he's got his pocket knife. He's breaking down some boxes. As you can see, there's a bunch of boxes because I have gotten a lot of stuff in. Main thing we've been waiting on, push rod tubes. And you guys explain to me, any of you guys out there like me, you spend, $50. I'm going to go ahead and use the place that I buy my parts from, J-Bugs. J-Bugs has, if you buy more than $100, you get free shipping. I only needed $30 to $40 worth of parts. So what does a guy like me do? Yeah, I just start tacking on more stuff until I get that free. I spend an extra, say, $60 to save $10 in shipping. But, that's how my weird brain works. I know there's a lot out there like me. If you are, comment below. Let me know. My wife hates it, but, hey, in my head, I won because I got free shipping. But we're going to do a little bit of work tonight out here. And I got dude out here because I think he's going to like this. He's done it before, and it was actually pretty good. But we're going to do some welding. So let me show you the project for tonight. All right, so I got, that sun is bright. Turn the other way. There we go. I got the actual engine mount for a Volkswagen that goes on the back, and as you can see, it's going to give us a lot of room because I've got to take that flywheel off. Now, as you can see, you can put a VW engine on a regular engine stand, but you are not going to be able to work here. It's not going to sit straight. It's just, yeah. The problem I'm having is this is the size of the tube that it comes with. This is the size. Hold up. That wasn't a Harley. That was a rice burner. This is the size of tube that comes on my engine stand. See what I'm saying? I know some of you guys out there can make the analogy with, whatever that word is, the saying, like something to do with a hot dog in a hallway. But anyway, that's not going to work. If I put that, and I know this is even tighter because this is the actual tube. I can't have that. So I went rummaging around my little town here today, and I found a little welding shop and hit them up for any scraps, and they had a piece of pipe. Now, this is not the exact fit. That mount will still fit a little bit loose in here, but it is a whole heck of a lot closer than what's on that engine stand. So it's going to flop a little bit. But what I need to do is modify, because this right here from J-Bugs comes with an adapter. And I say adapter, it's more like a mount. This is a bench top mount. You mount this on your bench top, and that way you can slide your engine in and work on it. I didn't want to destroy this, so finding some way to make it work on the engine stand, because I still want to put this on my bench top. I might get another one of those, and I can have one on the bench top and one on the stand. You never know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that piece of pipe that I found, and I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to mount it somewhere right in there, and we're going to weld that to it. And then I'm going to put, like the other mount has, so you can see this mount has a nut welded with a set screw. I'm going to do the same on that one. That way I can use this engine for either engine mount. I can put my VW engine on it. If I'm not working on my VW engine, if I'm going to work on the 350 that's going to go in the boy's square body, we'll put the regular engine still on it and put it back in there. That way it makes it a little universal. Now I am going to run into some fitment issues with the nuts and bolts on the back of the mounts. I'll deal with that when the time comes. I think if I'm putting a regular engine on that mount, I can just turn the bolts the other way so the head of the bolt's on the back and it'll clear that tube that I'm going to put on there. I couldn't do that on this one because of the way it sets, but on that, they go through the bell housing. So there's room on the other side. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to shut this thing off for a few minutes. I'm going to help the boy clean, and we're going to get this area cleaned up so that we can get the cutoff wheel, or what do you call that? That chop saw. Yeah. I've just got one of the old Harbor Freight ones. It works though. Get the chop saw out, get the welder out, and we're gonna cut up a piece of tube, clean that up, and we're gonna get it well. I'm gonna let him weld it. He likes welding. He likes that stuff. And last time we did it, I was building a camera mount for my work. He did a pretty good job. He wasn't laying dimes, but they were close. Maybe some kind of foreign currency that's got jagged edges, but he was doing a pretty good job. What do you think, dude?
Yeah.
You didn't do a good job welding?
Yeah.
Mr. Mustache? Look at that. Look at that. These kids, man. All right, then. I'm going to get after it. All right, so we got a little sidetracked. Why did we get sidetracked, Bubba?
Taco.
Mama brought tacos out. Mama's on dinner tonight. What are they?
Chicken and 2 tacos.
Chicken. What kind of chicken? Barbecue? Mexican?
Breaded chicken with what seasoning you got?
The carne asada seasoning?
asada.
Carne asada chicken tacos.
Ooh.
So we're going to eat a few of them. Yeah, they're drippy and they're hot.
Oh, that one's
Really yeah, that is hot.
That one's good.
So we've been just gathering up our tools and stuff, what we're going to need to do this. We were jamming out to some music. If you guys haven't ever heard, I'm into some, like, I don't want to say weird music because I love it, like indie rock, British folk punk rock, stuff like that. Me and the wife and Cameron, where are you at? I'm going to take him to his first real concert. We're going to see Frank Turner. If you guys don't know who he is, check him out. Yeah, I think you'll like him. I like him. He's been to a concert before. About 6 months ago, I took him to go see my favorite band, the Gaslight Anthem.
Yeah.
The problem was it was a casino tour. They were touring with the Counting Crows, so they were opening, and casino tours aren't like the little venues I love. If you're going to go see music, go to a small venue where it's like standing room only, where you can, if you get front stage, you can stand 5 foot from the band. The experience is awesome. But and the tickets are cheaper. But I took him to go see the Gaslight Anthem at a casino. We were way up in the nosebleed seats. Plus, they're my favorite band. I felt sorry for them because 90% of the people that were down on the floor were there to see Counting Crows, and they could care less when they were playing. So it kind of, to me, it seemed like they felt like they were playing to an empty house, and I felt bad for him on that. And I felt bad for Dude because, we were all excited it was going to be his first concert, and we're just sitting way up there. You really don't feel like you're there part of the whole show experience. But this next one, Monday night, we're going, and we're doors open at 6. We're going to be there at 4. He's going to be front stage. We're going to get right there. Just like first time I saw Frank Turner, we were 10 foot from the band. I couldn't hear for a week, but man, it was great. So we were jamming out to some of that. Probably turn it back on here in a minute as soon as we get done eating. So, all right, I'm going to eat me a taco, and then we'll come back. I'm going to let Dude, instead of the chop saw, that's my boy. And there's my daughter. But that's my boy. He likes playing with risky stuff.
Fire.
So instead of the chop saw, I'm going to let him use a cutting torch for the first time. I am definitely going to move the old stink bug out of the way first. So, but we're going to eat, and then I'll bring you guys back when we get to doing some actual work. See, this also, all these smaller ones, we'll do like these fittings and anything that you pretty much need on this tank set. Did you get it tightened down? So now we find the one that fits it. It's probably the same one. And this is a little big and bulky to get in there, but it still works. And then you tighten it down.
It is a wrench for tanks.
I don't know what this is. And when I was at Harbor Freight, I was going to look for magnets. I want to get a magnet to put on here so I can just stick it.
It's a wrench for tanks.
It's exactly what it is. Now with these, one thing I learned when I was in welding school, anytime you turn the bottle on, do not stand in front of this. Because if something breaks in here, this is the pressure regulator, it could shoot that out like a missile.
Oh.
So your oxygen, turn them on slow. And then your oxygen, you want to crank open. Your acetylene, you turn it on slow. And then you want to give it just, a couple half turns or so. Now on your pressure, I don't remember what the exact pressures are supposed to be.
Oh, that's good.
But you want your oxygen opened up to flow a lot. One day I'll learn what the exact pressures are supposed to be. All right.
Just a lot.
So now that's set up. Are you running my camera? Yeah? Okay.
I know not to break your phone because it's not in case.
Yeah. So one trick on your soapstone. See how wide that is?
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to need to make like a precise one. Get your sanding disc or some sandpaper, a grinder, and just side to side until you get a good point on it. And we'll put this back over here because we'll use it later. So you remember what the measurement was?
5 3/8.
5 3/8. So I know one end of the, see how that's all dinged up?
Yeah.
We don't want to use that end. $5. That little welding shop down the road down there. Yeah, it was like $5.50-something. I was like, I ain't got no change. I've got a 5. And she's all, well, call it even.
They want to see their faces.
So what did we say it was?
That one.
And what was the measurement?
5 3/8.
5 3/8. But what we're going to do, we're going to cut it just a hair long so that we can grind the edges smooth.
Yeah.
Plus, we really need to cut this with a chop saw. To do it right, we need to use the chop saw.
Yeah.
The next best tool is going to be the grinder with a cutoff wheel, but we want to play with fire.
Yeah. So
we're going to cut a little extra so that we can grind the edges smooth because when we cut that with the torch, it's going to get all jagged on the edges.
Yeah.
So 5 3/8. We're going to go 5 3/4. That way we can, now let's go 5 5/8. What phone is that?
Your other phone.
That's work. So what we're going to use is a piece of tape, and then we'll mark it. We can't cut it with a piece of tape on there. Why not?
Yeah.
Because it'll melt it. Here, hold that. Just hold it right there. So I'm going to put a piece of tape on here, and then look here and follow it. That's better. Okay, here. What are you doing, Miss Mads? How was school?
Good.
Good?
I made friends with my friend's older sister.
You made friends with your friend's older sister. I guess that's cool.
That's why I have this bracelet on.
Oh, wow. Okay, now the fun part is we were going to have to find some way to cut this to where we don't, I love these tables, but they're plastic.
Yeah.
And you can't really cut on plastic. And I do not have a metal bench. But I tell you what I do got. I got an idea. Always be thinking out of the box. Put this with your other stuff so we don't lose it. So we're going to take this and we're going to put this in here. And now we got a metal stand. Yeah, cut it.
Kinda. Yeah.
Kind of fit you. Here, put these ones.
Do we need to be airtight?
No.
Okay.
Here, put these ones on. These ones will be a little better for you. Put those ones on.
Do it right here.
Now put them over your eyes. And now grab. No. Oh, your hair. Look. Go down and then go back up. And then look. Go show mom your cool glasses. You should wear those to school, dude. So your red is what?
Protecting.
Acetylene.
Yeah.
It's pretty much it's your fuel.
That thing.
First off, this tip I've got on here, we're not going to do much with it. That is a welding tip or a torch tip.
Yeah.
We need the cutting torch. First off, we're going to make sure our holes are pretty clean, which they seem like it because I cleaned them. So your red is your acetylene, which is your fuel, your gas. You can call it that. The green is your oxygen, which is your oxidizer, which helps the acetylene burn hotter. You know what that is?
Be right back.
No.
No.
No, you're good. This is a striker. You push down with your thumb here and push in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I hold?
Yeah, try it. See if you can do it. Wrong side. This side is the one that moves. So you can do it too, but you got to pull down while you do it to push the flint against the deal. Yeah. You're not going to want your fingers that close when you do it.
Oh, it's got a little small spark.
Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to crack open your acetylene. You hear it?
Yep.
This stuff stinks too. If you smell it, it smells like rotten eggs. Okay, strike it.
Close?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, hold that.
Yep.
So now when it's doing that, you're going to want to just crack your oxygen open. Why is the oxygen? Oh, we got to open your oxygen here. It's only been a couple weeks since I run this. I already forgot.
Hey.
Try that one. See if that one's any easier for you. Try it first. Hold it like that way so that you're... Okay, you ready?
Ow.
So now we got this oxygen on. You want to turn this one on. Now this is a pretty big torch. So I'm going to turn it down just a little bit here. But you can put your glasses on to see if you want. But see the brighter blue flame?
Yeah.
You want that pretty much as close as you can get it to give you a good heat. Now this, what you're going to do is you're going to heat, and I'm going to show you on this end real quick, okay?
Yep.
Put your glasses on so you can watch me. So you're going to put this on here until you see how that metal's getting hot?
Yeah.
Once it gets there, you're going to push this lever. You're going to push this lever. All that does is opens up more oxygen, and that's going to blow the molten metal away. So you're going to go, and you're going to get it hot, and then you're going to hit.
Oh.
See? I'm going to shut this down.
Ooh.
Go put some real shoes on, Mr. House Slippers.
Fine.
Do I have to?
No, you're okay, because you're going to be back.
Fine.
Yeah, there's going to be sparks going everywhere. You'll be okay, baby, I promise. Can you believe Bubba's going to try to use a cutting torch and weld wearing slippers?
I'm just a child.
You're just a child. All right, you back?
Yeah.
All right. Here. No, you come over here. Give me that. You're lighting the torch. Come here, over right here where I'm at. Okay, so first, you'll make sure this is open.
Oh, it smells so good.
Why is that? Okay, make sure that's open, that's closed. You hear when you open it, how it's pushing the oxygen? Okay, so now you want to make sure that's pointed away from you and not at anything that'll burn. Turn your acetylene on just barely.
Red?
Yep, just barely on. That way. Way too much. Turn it down a bit. Turn it down. Yeah. Open it. Okay. Now turn your oxygen on. This one.
Yep.
Turn it on. Too quick. Turn it on a little slowly. All right, now you want to watch your blue flames at the tip.
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell you just by the sound that that's not quite... Actually, for this thin wall pipe, that's probably hot enough. Now, give your lever a little push. All right. So now you got your glasses on?
Mm-hmm.
Come down here. We're going to practice on this end. We've got a lot of extra, so you're going to want to get close. And then once you see it start getting red, right there, now push your lever. Yeah, you got to hold it down. And then you move steady. Okay, let off. See, that's how you cut. Now, do you think you're going to be steady enough to be able to cut this line?
Maybe.
Maybe. You okay?
Hot.
Hot? Yeah, it's going to be hot. All right, put your glasses on.
Uh-huh.
You're going to come over here. The thing about this, the hardest part about this is you don't have anything to steady yourself on. Usually you want to cut on a table where you can lean and steady yourself.
Yeah.
So we're going to be very jagged. Actually, hold that up. So go ahead and get right there where I was. Right here on this side. You're going to put...
Yeah.
I told you that's hot.
It is.
Put that arm this way. Don't lean against that. Okay. Go ahead and grab your torch. Yep, you want your thumb on there.
Rest it
Rest it.
and cut.
And then hit right up on the line. Now push. Yeah, hold it. And then you just start moving your torch. Okay, we're going a little too slow. See how it's filling back in?
Yeah. Heavy.
Yeah. Push. Okay, let off. I'm going to turn this a little bit. Okay, now hit it. I'm helping you out by turning.
Yeah.
That's too hot. I can't do it anymore. All right, now let me see. That's how you do that. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up real quick, okay?
Glove.
Yeah, give me that glove. It's getting too hot for me to turn. Okay. Ah, it's hot. Okay.
Hot.
Now, to shut this off, turn your oxygen off, then turn your acetylene off. Just like that. Anytime you're done, especially when you're dealing with old torches and stuff, just come on over here and turn your bottles off.
Yeah.
That way it's not leaking. The oxygen's not going to hurt you, but the acetylene, it'll catch fire. Maybe one day if we're ever out at...
Okay.
Okay. Maybe one day when we're at your garden's house, I'll show you a cool trick that makes people mad. You take a balloon and you fill a balloon with straight acetylene, and then you, when somebody's welding, you like throw it over by them. It sounds like a cannon going off. Then once you do that, just open up your acetylene, listen. Or you can watch your gauge until it goes to 0. Once it does, shut it off. Your oxygen, just push. And then once your gauge goes to 0, it's also good too if you're storing these not to leave pressure in there because bad for the hoses. We don't need this cutting wheel. This is what we really should have used on there because we could have cut it smooth and it wouldn't have all these jagged edges. We need the grinding disc. So on these, as long as somebody hasn't used the tool and torqued them down, all you got to do is push that and you'll feel it fall into place.
Yeah.
See how it fell into place and it locks that? Grab this really tight. Always make sure it's unplugged. Because if you grab this and it's not unplugged and you turn the switch on, it's going to slice your fingers off. You just grab and turn and then pull that off of there. Take that off. Slap that on. Then once you get it down tight, just put and click it and then just give it a little snug. The way the deal turns, it's going to try to tighten the nut anyway. It's not going to come flying off.
Yeah.
You're going to come around this way. Because the main thing is that grinder's going to turn this way. It's going to throw all the sparks down. That way it's not coming at you. And you're going to just grind this smooth. You see the line on there? That's where we need to grind to smooth that up. Okay? Now, you put that on and flip those up, and you've got safety glasses. All you're going to do is you're going to use this to smooth that edge up. Okay? So, to turn it on. Push. So always be mindful of which way your sparks go. So give it a little push. See how they're going straight down? That's what you're going to want. Put on there. What you can also do is steady yourself. And there's a line. You still see that line that's left?
Barely.
Yeah, but that's where you're going to want to grind down to. Here, don't touch because it's going to be, see how it's smoking? It's going to be super hot. But as you grind that down more, that piece is going to come off.
And fly.
It's just going to fly straight down. So you don't want to put your feet right under it. Okay, so you want to stay back a little bit and lean over a little. Okay, here. This you don't even really need to worry about with this. You're going to mostly be doing it one-handed. You don't worry about steadying yourself then. Just keep two hands on the deal. Now turn it on. You got to push down and then push up. Use the tip. Hold it straight up and down.
Ow. Ow.
Let me see. Depending on where you put the metal on here, it's going to determine where the sparks go. If you hold it like this and put it out here, it's going to shoot them straight down. If you put the metal here, it's going to shoot them back at you.
My hands do not like it.
Yeah, make your hands up. But you're going to want to get out here and use the tip.
Yeah.
Like this. Like that. Okay. So shut it off. You could grab another pair of pliers here. All right. So there's that, and that is just a hair longer, but it'll be all right.
Close enough.
Yeah. We didn't have to grind down as much as I thought we were. So now, if I had the right tool, I'd take my little air grinder. I don't have the little carbide bits and clean this inside up. So what we're going to do, if I can remember where I put them, we got a file. So now we want to get in here and just file all those little burrs out. That way see what it pulled out of there?
Yeah.
So we want to file all that kind of stuff off. All right, this is the part that sucks because my shop is a mess. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I got Volkswagen stuff everywhere. So what we need to do now is determine where we want our hole. I think dead center. So I'm going to chalk this up in the vise without collapsing it. All right, Cameron.
Yeah.
Remember that bolt that we found that we're going to weld on here? I need that bolt.
This one?
No, the bolt itself. The part that threads in. Yeah, you can take the nut off there. So what we need to do now is drill a hole in this. So big enough so that this will slide up through there, but not bigger than that nut because we're going to weld that on top. And that's what's going to thread in. Making sense?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Kinda.
Kinda? Clear as mud?
Sure.
Sure?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Kinda.
I don't have one yet, but you can get a spring-loaded punch.
Oh.
And put you a little dimple to help your bit from walking. But sometimes you can also just... Once you get it started, it'll go.
I don't think that's really... Ta-da.
Ta-da. But that doesn't fit through. All right. Here, go sit this on the black toolbox, please.
Is it hot?
Yeah, probably it's going to be a little warm.
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 Ow.
So what we're going to do is...
Yep.
Yep. Put that down on there, and we're gonna come in. We're gonna tack that nut on there. So, and then Cameron found a piece of metal.
Yeah.
We're gonna weld across the top of the bolts for a turn handle, and that's what's gonna be what locks down our tube in there. Yeah, we want it on this side. We're gonna just line this up to where it kind of looks straight. Now, in between those, draw a line on the orange. Just kind of put it straight up and down. Yep, and in between, turn it. Like this, and then just draw.
You should have said that.
I did. I said turn it.
No,
now,
you didn't.
Now just draw. Can you see that on the orange? You gonna grind, or you want me to grind?
You can.
Okay.
Out loud, maybe.
Maybe. What I'm doing here, I'm gonna use this flapper. I'm gonna get all this paint off because you got to get down to bare metal to be able to weld good. And I want to throw my sparks that way towards the stink bug. Yay. It shouldn't throw much spark. It should just be paint stuff come off. All right, that's all cleaned up.
I have the camera.
You have a what?
The camera.
The camera?
Same thing.
Okay, so let me do. Now we need to set up the welder. All right, so question for my welding people out there. Those of you that have MIG welders, TIG welders, stuff that requires gas, do you guys own your own bottles or do you rent or lease? Reason I'm asking is this bottle here, I lease from Airgas. I hate dropping names, but Airgas, I lease it from them. I'm a hobby welder. I weld something probably once every 6 months. I was paying $75 a year to lease this bottle from them. I went to go pay my lease payment today, and they have jumped it up to $198 a year for a lease. I told them, don't renew it. I'm going to use the gas up real quick in here, and I'm taking it back. So what do you guys do? Do you guys rent? Do you lease? Do you own? I'm in the market for a bottle. I believe this is what 125, I think is what they call it, 125 pound. But I've got to find me a bottle because I'm not going to pay $200 a year to lease a bottle when a brand new one of these, brand new offline, is $300. I'd have it paid for in a year and a half. And then it's only like $40 to fill it full of gas. So tell me what you guys do, because I've got to figure something out. I'm going to go ahead and get this tacked into place, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's already on.
Noise.
I really need a new welder. I was eyeballing them when I was down at the store today. They're still too expensive for me.
Can I get soap rock?
Alright.
Rock.
Pretty.
Pretty. Very pretty.
Damn welder. It's about the same angle as that. It'd be close enough for what I'm doing.
Ooh, pretty colors.
Okay. I want to tack it on the other side, because if I don't tack it on the other side, I start welding here, it's going to roll over away from the deal. Like that. See how the tack broke? Do. Stupid welder. Something's wrong with the cooling fan. If any of you guys out there want to buy me a welder, comment. I'll give you my address. Or if you have one laying around, an old one, you bought a new one, upgraded. This one served me good. I bought it for like $300 off of eBay 10 years ago. Did you break my head? Oh.
No.
See that? It just Doesn't work right.
Nothing broke. Everything's fine.
You remember how to weld?
Kinda.
Kinda. Okay, we want to set your helmet. Yeah, that's about a good shade right there. It's not on grind, so it should darken up. All right, so what you're gonna do? You remember how to weld, right?
Yeah.
The wire's gonna come out here.
He's having a stroke.
I know. Okay. Let's switch off on the back. Okay. Got a little wire out. I turned the switch off so it's not going to arc on us. But
He's got the giggles.
I know I'm trying to be serious here, dude. There you go. You ready? Do you got the giggles out?
Yes.
All right. The way I learned is little circles. So you're going to get, and it's going to make a puddle, and you're going to see it, and you're going to want to do little circles. Okay? You want to watch me do a little bit, and then...
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Let me turn the switch on the back. Okay. First off, watch this and make sure your helmet goes dark.
Yep.
Yeah? Okay. I don't think mine did, but we're going to find out.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to... Oh, yeah, mine's not working.
Oh.
Darkens. Nope, neither one of these helmets work.
Yep. Yep.
Well, that helmet used to work. It's bad. I have no clue. These things are at least 10 years old. These quit working, so I bought that one. Because I can't teach him without having a helmet. Yeah. Harbor Freight trip. As much as I hate to go spend, maybe I'll get another free bucket. I don't know. We'll see. I'll bring you guys back in a minute. So we're going to try this again with the old Hobo Freight $50 welding helmet. All right, dude. I'm going to try this. I want you to watch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in some circles. Okay? You're going to want to make sure it gets hot and it penetrates the metal on both sides. So it's a good, strong weld. Let's try this. Hey.
Your fuzzy feet again.
Those are going to catch on fire. Go put your shoes on. I'd have to call those guys right there.
Fine.
Come put your feet out. You put my shoes on. All right, come on, clown feet. Let's go. I'm going to start calling you happy feet. Now I'm going to put my hand here, and I'm going to rest here. Okay? You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, this is working now. See, I'm kind of holding it on each side. This welder's messing up, but it's still welding. See how I'm doing that?
Yeah.
I'll hold it on the side a little bit. Whew. And when you get done, that's a pretty weld. You think you can do it like that?
Maybe.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Now watch where your end's at. Now push the button. Hold it. Stay there a little longer, and then go this side a little longer. Okay, I'm going to let go, okay?
Okay.
Make sure you go all the way to the other side.
Should I move my hand?
You can. Is it getting hot?
Yeah.
Okay, you can try to freehand it if you want. There you go.
Ow.
Hey, look at all the holes you're leaving in there. But yeah, you can't go like that. You can't jump back and forth, okay? So come back up here where that hole's at.
Mm-hmm.
Push the trigger. Can you see the end? And hold, and then just slowly move. Okay. Now, welders should not sound like that. I think the liner in here is going out and it's grabbing the wire, and that's why it sounds like that. But, dude, that's a pretty good looking weld, man.
You were holding my hand
Yeah.
for almost the whole thing.
But that's not bad. The thing is it's strong. I can tell you that is very strong. Okay?
Yeah.
Now give me them gloves. I'm gonna flip it over and do the bottom part. Okay? It's not pretty, but it'll hold. Ooh, that's hot. Hey, it's kind of stinky in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start knocking some of this out, dude. So what I'm gonna do, you see, I put that nut so that some of that bolt's in there sticking out. That's so that I know it's centered in that hole. So I'm gonna come here and it's hot. Now I did break my number one rule.
What?
Welded before bed.
You never want to weld at night. I went ahead and did this because I knew we were going to be out here for a little while more finishing this. But you never want to weld, close down your shop, and go inside because you don't know where one of these stray sparks went. You want to be out here for at least another full hour just in case something starts. One got under the toolbox and caught a rag or, got under something. You don't ever want to weld and then just leave your shop because that's a good way to burn your shop down. Just don't want to do it. You did a pretty good job there, dude.
Yeah. You did hold my hand for most of it.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep.
I really wish I could get either this welder going good or get a good welder for you to really practice on. So that's a good skill to know, how to weld, because you can fix your own stuff. But not only that, there's also money in welding, dude.
Yeah.
I went to school for it. And I had job offers when I got out of school to go weld. And then I did a handful of years up here welding horse trailers, building horse trailers. And you can make a lot of good money.
Good money in any trade.
Yep. Now, in welding, either pipelining, you can make good money. That's hard work. But custom welding is where there's a lot of money. If you can get good and you've got a good artistic ability to you, you get you a truck with a big service welder in the back. And where money is, you go out to these big ranches and they pay people tens of thousands of dollars to build the big entryways to their ranches and build fences and stuff like that. You can make a lot of good money doing that. All right, so I'm gonna let that cool down a little bit. Like I said, I'm gonna pull that bolt out. I'm gonna grind a little, not like a sharp point, but just kind of a nub on the end so that it'll catch that pipe. While that's cooling, me and Cameron are gonna get over here and we're gonna put the mount on the engine so that it's ready to go. So we'll come back to that, maybe. Ooh, I had the shade on my helmet set a little light. Now my eyes hurt. It's not wet, it's dark.
That thing.
Alrighty. But the problem I'm having is, see, that sits flush, but that's got all that space. So I need to find something to make a space. See, now this is going to give me the room to get your flywheel off so we can replace that rear seal. I just hope that pipe holds up to this. We're about to find out, aren't we? You ready? Go. I'll slowly let down. Good? That weight off of it. I've got it. Oh, yeah. Okay, and then you turn it to where you need it. Like I'm going to work right there. And you just... Yeah, we need to put our T-handle on here, huh? We forgot to weld our T-handle on the bolt. and we've already packed the welder up for the night. But there we go. Do you see right here where these pistons, they look like on this side it dropped valves on both of them?
Ouch.
Yeah. I mean, it was running fine, so I'm not going to mess with it, but it's not supposed to look like that. So there it is. So now, I'd say now tomorrow, but we can't tomorrow because we got to go to your mom's house. Maybe tomorrow evening. But now I can start getting in here. And look here, this is the reason why I tore the jugs off. You can see the gaskets are coming off. We'll be careful not to get any of that down in there. But I've got new gaskets for the jugs. I want to clean all this up. Clean these out here. And start getting it ready for paint and then reassemble. Yay.
Yay.
Good job tonight, dude.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think? Call it a night? Probably call it a night.
Yep.
And hopefully, if we're lucky, we're going to come out here tomorrow morning. This engine's still going to be up here, and Cameron's weld is going to hold.
Should we put something underneath it?
No, I'm not worried about it. I mean, I'm not worried about it. That's strong.
Mm.
Are you worried about it?
No.
You worried about your weld, dude?
No.
No? Okay. All righty.
We'll just say it's Dad's well, but broke.
Yep.
He did the
Yeah.
other side.
Blame it on me.
Mhm.
Blame it all on my roots. All right, so we're back. It is now Sunday. Let's just say we had an eventful day yesterday. I'm not going to talk about the scar on my head. Let's just say I came in contact with a piece of furniture. We went over to the mother-in-law's and
Nothing blew up.
nothing blew up. We don't think. I think it did.
We didn't
Well,
break anything.
Yeah, we did. We broke a lot. We went over to mother-in-law's yesterday to visit. We haven't been over there in a while. Plus, the kids got new go-karts for Christmas, and I had to put some new batteries in them and got them going. And Allie, the baby, the 6-year-old, she was struck out. She's a little daredevil.
She was killing it.
She was killing it literally. Rode it for about 20 minutes, and then let's just say she found the big well house. It's a little decorative well house still, which she hit that and then went out of control and hit the carport.
No.
No.
She hit the carport.
Well, she hit the carport. We're going to leave it at that. In turn, broke the fender off the go-kart and bent the spindle and the tie rod end. So I've got to try to get that. And then Cameron was driving around his little sister, being nice, didn't want to go fast.
Yeah.
Left the thing in first gear, just trucking along. And the motor got so hot that it melted the plastic oil plug out and spewed oil everywhere. Dude did good, though. He jumped out really quick, protected his sister, because it just went up in smoke. All this oil hit the exhaust.
No fire.
He
No fire.
He didn't know there was no fire, but he jumped out and got his sister out of the go-kart in a hurry. And we had to walk around, and we found the plug, and it got so hot that all the threads had melted, and the plug just popped out and broke. So hopefully, he said it was making some noise. Hopefully, it didn't get overrev the engine. So we'll wait and see. That's part of a whole nother day. Let's just say
That's another video.
let's just say that's a story for another day. So today, we got a lot of work to do, and we're running out of time.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been over here cleaning up the block for Mama's engine. Tomorrow, us three are going to a concert in Oklahoma City, which is
About an hour and a half.
about an hour and a half away. But we need to take Mama's kid hauler, and that thing has been yelling at me for the past month and a half to change the oil.
Longer.
Yeah, maybe longer. But luckily, she drives it to drop the kids off and bring them home
It's a quarter mile.
from school. Yeah, it's like half-mile round trip. And that's the only time this thing really hits the road.
Only once a day because they ride the buses
Yep.
home.
The occasional Walmart trip, which Walmart's like 2 miles from us. So it's been yelling at me for, I'll say it, 2.5 months
It's been
maybe.
a while.
So she got the bright idea that she wants to change the oil. So I went to O'Reilly's. I got a good wick
Wasn't a
filter.
bright
Got some.
idea. I was being helpful.
I
I said,
know.
I'll do it.
She's going to change the oil while I work on her engine, but I'm going to end up underneath there. I already know getting the oil filter off is kind of tricky.
I can do it.
But they're going to change the oil. I'm going to work on the engine. So this might be entertaining. So we'll see how it goes. Also, while we were out at the mother-in-law's yesterday, I was going through the shop looking through the hoard that my father-in-law had of Volkswagen stuff, and I found me a alternator and an alternator stand. And you know, I've been wanting to get an alternator for the sheer fact that I'm running stereo system and air ride. That pulls a lot of draw. So I'm trying to figure out how to test it before I go through all the trouble putting it on and it not be any good. So that, again, another story for another day. But right now, I'm going to let them change the oil, and they'll probably bring you along with the process. We'll see. Here's your oil pan.
I need it on the other side.
On the other side. All right, did you done there? Put Mama.
Alright.
Oh, no, I can't see. I guess I'll come down here and help you.
No, it's like a weird meshy thing on a pipe. What is this?
That is a flex joint for your exhaust.
Oh.
So here's your...
Yeah, I know. I've just never seen that before. I was waiting for him to get in here before I did it. I've just never seen that before. And
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, it's a flex joint, so your engine can move.
yeah, that's that, and that's my filter,
Yes.
which is
That is a little
it's
leaky.
a little leaky.
This is
So did you bring rags down with you like
No,
I
I
told
forgot
you to?
rags. I forgot rags. I'm gonna do this with
Don't round it off. You're going the wrong way. Wait, no, you
No, I
weren't.
wasn't.
Yeah, put the box end on that thing.
It's not moving.
is the ankle right?
Shut up. I can do it.
There.
Meanie head. It's running down my arm.
You're supposed to be quicker than that.
Yeah. There you
It
are.
won't come out.
Just drop the bolt. You're good. It
Won't
won't
fall
go down. No, there's a deal right there.
Okay. Probably should have put a glove on.
Gloves are for sissies.
I'm going to a concert tomorrow. Oh,
What do they
yeah,
make soap and water for? It's running down the back of your hand.
I don't feel nothing in it.
It looks good. Even on the dipstick, it still looks pretty clean.
Yeah.
But we just need to get it changed because it's been a while.
So the filter's behind the flap. That's helpful.
Just fold it down.
Oh.
Yep. You gotta reach up there with the rag and wipe it off because you're gonna have to get a good grip on it. You probably use the rag to try to turn it.
It's too slimy.
It might be too tight.
I'm just sliding. I can't even.
Yeah, no, it's not that bad. There, it's loose. There's
Oh, there it
little
is.
grips down towards the bottom, so you
Ooh.
might want to slide your pan over. See? That's why you slide the pan over. Once you get it down, you just set it in the pan.
How long does it take to unscrew? Oh,
There you go. Now you gotta look at the tip of it and make sure the rubber seal's still on it. The rubber seal still around it?
I think so.
Yep, it's there. I see it. It says rubber seal. It's all the way around. You always want to look and make sure that that's there. Here. Because if that sticks to the engine block and you double stack the gaskets,
Yes,
you
problem.
can blow it out and it'll spray all your oil out on the ground before you even know it. Your engine's toast.
So how's the spin?
So get up there and wipe off that sealing surface.
Can't see what you're doing.
Still.
That's good.
Ow.
Okay.
Ah.
So next,
I'll take that.
you want to take this. What do you do next?
You're supposed to fill it up with oil.
You can. I don't
Put a little bit
usually-
of oil on
Yeah,
the
I don't usually fill them up with oil. It's to help prevent dry, but there's enough oil in this engine. It's already lubed. Now, if I was doing like a new build,
Mm-hmm.
I would put oil in it. So what you want to do is just
Put a
dip
little
your
bit.
finger in some oil somewhere. It doesn't matter if it's that older stuff or not. And you put it around that gasket. If you don't do that, sometimes that rubber gasket will stick to the block and you will have hell getting that filter off. I'll get it up there. And
And then it twists for freaking ever.
then just go ahead and torque it about as tight as you can get it by hand.
I'm sliding it again.
You don't really want to put a wrench on these things and torque them down, but you want to torque them down as tight as you can with your hand.
Of course.
Right there.
It gets like another half turn all the way around.
And then we're going to take out our drain plug.
Put our plug back in.
Now, if you go to like a oil change place or something like that, like a good one, if you go to like a good oil change place, they replace that rubber gasket. I should have got one, but I didn't. But we should be fine. So go ahead and, that's just dripping now, so go ahead and tighten that back in.
Did we
Wipe your hands in that area off.
Did we successfully do the thing?
Drained it.
No. Yay.
Where's my
Okay.
wrench go?
Wrench. That's probably good. Let's see. That's good. Wipe down anything you see there. That'll help us detect if there's going to be any leaks or anything. You can have that. Now we're done down there.
Ow.
Yeah,
Wasn't this supposed to be open?
Ow.
it was just sitting there.
Oh. Big bottle?
Yes, the big bottle. First, I gotta find my phone.
Ow.
I'm sorry, guys. I let the boy run the camera. And
Well, there's not much room down there.
he's either doesn't realize he's not shooting anything, or he does the whole cinematic.
I can barely plant it down there.
Somewhere around this place, I've got some funnels.
Not my fault.
Always make sure your funnel's clean, because last time I used this, I was pouring solvent into a jug to use it later. So I'm gonna just hit it with some brake clean. Oh yeah, earlier while you guys were gone, I was spraying brake clean around in that engine. It bounced back and got me square in the eye. Yeah, I had to sit down and take a breather after that. It was pretty rough.
So how was that?
That's good. I know how to do things. I just don't have the hand strength to do things.
Engine.
Haha, I got the seal off. Didn't need done for that. Oh, I just wiped my face with that arm.
Yeah, you did. It is all over your face.
I was trying not to use my slimy hand.
If you guys ever go to a NASCAR race that's sponsored by O'Reilly's, just keep going back. Like we live here in Oklahoma, so our closest track is Texas. And the November race, back when they had 2 races, now they only have 1. But back then would be so hot that they would have what they call their cooling stations. So you could just keep walking up and they'll give you one of these towels that are soaked in ice cold water. So yeah, it feels good on the deal, but when you're done, you just shove the towel in. They make great shop rags. I've got probably 30, 40 of these things from over the years. This one here, you don't want to wipe your face with. It's soaked with brake clean. Okay, so the deal says 4.2 quarts. Oh yeah, this you got a dumb engine. I forgot.
It doesn't.
Here, I'll hold it for you. It says 4.2 quarts, so that's a 5-quart jug.
So pour the whole thing?
No, you don't want to pour the whole thing. What we're going to do is we're going to get it down to about 4 quarts, and we're going to start the engine and let it circulate, shut the engine off, and check it, see where it's at.
I'm pretty much right on it.
Okay. So now we want to put this on. Make sure you close this if you're going to run it, because I didn't do that one time, and that's why all this oil is.
All right,
It's
not
just
oily.
splattered.
Go start the car.
Is that what happened to the cart?
The go-kart?
Kind of the same thing. Start it.
Yep.
Get it till that needle is at the 2 and hold it there till about 5 seconds. Yep. Yep, the gas pedal, dude. You know what the gas pedal is. Yep. Till that's on the 2. Two, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let off. Turn off the engine.
Sugar the oil. Close the door.
Door's open.
Wipe it off. Put it back in the little hole. Back out again. And beautiful.
You're right on the money. Right there.
On it, doggone it.
Right there. So I'll probably check it one more time before we hit the road.
Who needs Walmart Tire Center?
Because this is very interesting.
Very new. It's a piece of plastic.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Shut the engine.
I did it.
And get it on the ground.
Did you just say shut the engine?
Shut the engine. Shut the engine. Yes.
Stop. You gotta get the thing first. She's a good girl.
What's up, dude? Hey, come here real quick. I'm going to show you what I'm about to do. Okay, so these are the jugs for the mom's engine. So if you can see in here, there's a little bit of surface scratching, but I can't catch it with my fingernail.
Yeah.
And then there's a little bit of grime up here at the top. So what I'm going to do is, I wish I had a ball hone, but I don't. I've just got a regular hone. So I'm going to get this in here. These are just rough grinding stones. And I'm going to put that in there, and I'm going to hit it with some, what is that?
Mystery oil.
Marvel Mystery Oil. What's in it?
Don't know.
It's a mystery. So we're going to hit it with a little bit of Mystery Oil, and this is going to make a mess. And then now I'm going to hone it, and while I'm honing it, I'm going to go up and down to create a crosshatch in there. So, and I'm not boring or anything. I'm just trying to clean the cylinder walls up. That's all I'm trying. Cool. Smell this. I love the way Marvel Mystery Oil smells. To me, it smells like Pepto-Bismol. Like when your stomach's upset, you got to drink the nasty pink stuff.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're not doing a rebuild or anything. I'm just cleaning these up while I've got them off.
Yeah.
Let's see what that did. I'll get you a clean rag, good clean one. And wipe the jugs out so you can see what it looks like. You can already see a lot of the cross hatching in there that I'm putting in, but I can still see some of those marks. So I'm gonna go at it a little bit. But I've got 4 of these to do, so I'll bring you back when we're done and show you what they all look like. Also, I went ahead and cleaned up around the surfaces here where they seal. This seals into the head. This part down here seals to the block. Yeah. So I'm going to get after this. It's going to take a little bit, and it's going to be messy. So we'll bring you guys back when we're done with that. Oh, she already got the car on the ground. All right, you guys can just go through and clean up the inside a little bit and wash the windows and stuff so we have a good car for the trip tomorrow.
Where'd we go?
Oh my gosh, that scared me. Let's go. Blue, my favorite color.
All right, so we're back.
A cloud.
Maddie's complaining because she's got to fold laundry.
A cloud.
They've been sitting on their phones and computers all day long playing video games, and now she's complaining she's got to fold laundry. Yay. All right, so I got the heads all cleaned up, got the jugs honed out. You know, like I said, we're not doing a full rebuild. I didn't even put new rings on it. I just ran the hone in there to just clean up the little bit that was there. There wasn't much. It all looked pretty good, except for those pistons, and you can see it in the heads, where it looked like sometime before a valve dropped in both of them, because there's some marks in there where something was bouncing around. But right now we've got one head going back on. She is torquing it down. So as you can see, we put I took the jugs off, put new gaskets underneath. We put new push rod tubes with new gaskets. Oh, hold up. I forgot something. Go ahead and back these ones that you've done off. I made a big mistake. See, they're like thin sheet metal, and then they're formed, and then they're welded. You always want to make sure your seams point up because they could leak there. I've got 2 of them that the seams are pointing down. So we're just going to back these off. Good thing we found it before we torqued it. All right, so she's going to back those off enough so that we can get a little bit of tension off the head. And you want to turn these so that the seams face up so it doesn't leak. Okay, that seam is up. Now this one is up. Now all those seams are facing up. Now the reason you want to do that is those are welded. They're laser welded together. They could leak right there. So you want them facing up because the oil runs back from the head into the block through the push rod tubes. So now we're going to start torquing. So go ahead and just run those down. Cameron's out here having a fit. Manual labor. Child labor. Why are you child laboring? Let me tell you why he's child laboring. He wants a gaming computer. So he is earning money for a gaming computer. He's already got a majority of it thanks to a family member that had some leftover parts. So he is having to earn the rest of it. It's like $300-$400, $400 or $500 worth of parts that we've got to get.
400.
Yeah, about 400. And he's already got about half of that saved up. So he's child laboring, cleaning parts right now to make money for the gaming computer. Are you going in a pattern? Like here, here, there? Okay.
I did the outsides and I'm in the middle.
Okay. You kind of want to, you don't want to just like start at one spot and go around in a circle. You kind of want to work your way around. That way it helps that head seat down. If you were to tighten all one side, it'll kind of put it in a bind. So you want to just kind of work in a crisscross pattern. We're going to try to torque this. The thing I was talking about earlier was that torque wrench. I used it to try to torque down, I think, the lug bolts on her car. I was using a 3/8 drive torque wrench when I should have been using a 1/2 inch drive, and I broke it. So I've got a 1/4 inch drive that is in inch pounds, and it goes up to 200. We need 18 foot pounds, which is 216 inch pounds. So I set this at 200, torqued it around a little bit more. We're going to call that good. So I'm going to have her torque this. So start in the center, start with that one. Pull it down. Stop. Go here.
And then it's supposed to click.
Do that one. Okay.
Oh, it clicked.
Come over here. Okay. Come over here. Okay. Come up here. Come over here. Okay. Now just kind of zigzag back and forth like 2 or 3 times. Make sure it clicks. You always triple check your torque. All right, she's getting that torqued. I'm going to double check that torque spec because to me that doesn't seem like a lot, especially for something that uses no head gasket. So
It's a bug though.
it is, yeah, but still there's no head gasket there. So to me that seems light, 18 foot pounds. I'm going to double check that. If it's right, we're going to flip it over and get started on the other side. If it's not right, then I'm going to probably have to run to the old Hobo Freight and get a dang 3/8 drive torque wrench.
Oh, nah, you just want to go see your boyfriend.
So no, actually, I just want to drive the bug. But
Which we
she's
found out I
greasy.
can't do very well.
Yeah, she can't drive my bug.
I can't reach.
Well, that and the shifter's kind of funky. I've still got that new shifter. I say new to me shifter over here. I'm gonna put in. Anyway, I'm gonna shut the phone off because I need the phone to check my specs. All right, so I did some looking, and it turns out I have the 10 millimeter studs, which need to get torqued 23 to 25 foot-pounds. I can do that with my half-inch drive. So here, start in the center. So she's going to go ahead and torque this down now to, I've got it set for 25. Yeah, just move to the next one. Just slowly work down to your torque. Okay, go to the next one, over that way. Yep, you just keep moving around, and then you sneak up on your torque.
I took forever in the bathroom.
Did you?
Yeah.
What were you doing?
Going poop.
I did like.
You did wipe. My hands are gross.
Oh.
Okay, I don't have a short half-inch drive extension, so I'm going to use a wobbler.
Wobble me, wobble, wobble. How's that sound?
Oh, bro, what's it called here? All you did was sort of.
Hey, let Cameron try.
Huh?
The tough guy try.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, not on this. I'm dealing with a magnesium block and an aluminum head.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, no, it's cool until you try too hard and it just strips it out.
Yeah, bro, what's it
Already
called here?
Don't like the way, oh, okay. This one's feeling. So right here, there's rubber O-rings. They were rubber. They're brittle now. So those are going to go in there. They'll slide all the way down. So I'm going to get my straw, blow through these.
Why do you get that?
There's one on the side of your can.
Okay.
Mommy!
Mail. It's Sunday. It's a mail truck. And it's stopping in front of our house. What did you buy?
Did you order something?
Did you buy something? Are you sure?
What did you buy, Allie? You bought something.
You bought something?
Hello.
It's a poop shelf.
What?
It's a poop shelf. Yep, it's a poop shelf.
14 to 18 foot-pounds. Well, that one's already set to 18, right?
Didn't you already back it off?
I did.
Mom, if I can't wipe
Okay, so that's torqued.
this will start selling. Take one. Pick another one.
Told you. It says poop right on it.
What the hell is that?
It says poop.
There's more bubble wrap.
It's a toilet paper shelf.
Oh.
That says poop.
So I got the rock arm assembly torqued down, made sure that all of the push tubes are in their seat, or the push rods are in their seats. That one that looks funny, it's fine. It is not hitting. It does not look like it. I might be able to just give it a little kick over. Persuasion to help it. Oh yeah. That's feeling better. So now I grabbed the wrong wrench. There we go. Now that I got those torqued down, we'll have to readjust the valves, but I ain't worried about that. I want to turn this engine over and make sure it turns over. So
They're moving.
So it seems like everything's working like it should, huh? Okay.
Now I have
So what we're going to do now is what they call rinse and repeat. We'll flip this thing over and put the other side together.
I'm getting my hands now dirty.
Uh-oh. 8 feet. Wow, that's a big engine.
And see how long it is.
Okay.
All the way. 20 feet.
20 feet. Holy moly.
Okay, Ali, I need you to back up, okay, baby?
8 feet by 20 feet.
I just want to spray this all down with brake cleaner,
70.
especially on the gasket surfaces.
Ow.
Now on the jug to cylinder gaskets, any of you that's put the VW engine together before knows that it's just paper. It's just a piece of paper. A lot of the videos I saw, they say use, I've heard aircraft Permatex. I couldn't find any of that stuff. It's, to me, it looks just like black RTV Permatex. But it's in a little jug that you got a little brush. I couldn't find any, so I'm just using regular black RTV by Permatex. And we're putting a light coat on the jug, putting the paper gasket down, and then putting a light coat on the paper gasket before it goes down onto the jug. I'm also wiping down the sides of the pistons. Now, like I said, this isn't a full-out fresh rebuild, so it's not going to be completely clean. But you know what? It's going to be clean enough, I hope. So I took the oil pump cover off, put a new gasket behind there. I took the oil pressure relief valve out and cleaned all of it up, put a new washer on it. As you can see here, we've got the paper gasket with just a light coat of Permatex. Now, we're putting these on, and this is not the proper way. Wait, oil.
Oh.
What you're really supposed to do when you do a rebuild is you put your piston inside here so you can use a ring compressor, and then you slide it down, slide the wrist pin in, and put your keeper in. Well, I didn't want to take the pistons off, so I'm doing it this old school way. So we're going to put a little bit of oil in the cylinder, and I'm going to coat the inside of that. Now, we're going to take, I did this completely wrong. I should have had the other cylinder. Rotate that. Okay, now, slowly. Okay. So now, remember the flat parts of your jugs go the inside, so the two jugs will sit side by side. And now we're going to put this in here, and we're going to let the cylinder, or the piston, slide down onto, till it hits the first ring. Now what you want to do is there's gaps in your rings. You want to stagger those. So I've got an open one here, so I'm going to make my second ring opening. If I can find it, be about right there. So they're about 90 apart. And then I'm going to take my oil ring opening, and I'm going to stagger it over here. You do not want any of the two openings lining up. You want at least 90 degree in between them. So now what I'm going to do, and I know this is not good on the rings, but I'm going to just go through with a screwdriver and lightly press. I'll put some pressure down on the cylinder. And that's going to push that ring in. Until it slides down. Now we move on to the next ring. And I've got my opening up here. I like to start at the opening so I can get and just push. If you put a little bit of pressure down on the jug, it'll hold that ring in place. Push there, come around, push there, back around over here, just like that.
Like a glove.
Get out your beefiest rubber mallet and then just
Destroy it on the...
give it a tap. You want to be careful anytime hitting on these fins because they will break off. And those are vital to cooling. Now, when I rotate the engine to get this cylinder up, this might push up or down. So just keep an eye on it.
Ooh.
Okay, you got compression. Do number 2.
I got to both. Okay. Ow.
You get sucked in on it.
Is that one broke? I got one.
Yeah.
Compression?
Compression. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what it was. We're going to have to go through and readjust all the valves. Like I said, this rocker arm assembly could have been on the other side. They could be flip-flopped. Wow, you can really see where I hit my head.
I'm going to put some concealer on that for the concert.
Yeah, we're going to save that story for if I ever meet any of you outside of YouTube. We're just sitting here relaxing for a minute. Took a breather. A little update. We got the heads put on. Everything's torqued. Everything's good to go there. We even spun it over, made sure we had compression in all the cylinders. Had to back off a couple of the rockers. We're going to go, before I put the valve covers back on, I'm going to adjust all the valves. They taking them off like that, you got to readjust them all. But we got the, what do you call that thing? The flywheel off. Where's my mama sitting back here? We got the flywheel off, and that was a chore, wasn't it?
It was entertaining.
So if you guys know on these things, they make what they call torque multipliers, because that nut in the center is torqued very tight. Plus it has Loctite on it. So it took, what, 2 4-foot bars, one holding pressure down on the engine and me on the ratchet or the breaker bar. It finally came loose. It wasn't too bad. We're just going to have to reverse that process to get it back on there and hope we get it tight enough, because I know I don't know. I'll have to check and see what the torque is. Maybe a torque wrench will go that high. But we got that off for the main reason is we're going to put a new rear seal. I don't know. The story I always got from her dad is that I guess this case doesn't seal good, or it's got a small crack in it or somewhere where all the oil leaks come from. But I found a lot of gaskets that were not that great. And when we split the transmission and engine, there's a lot of oil inside the bell housing of the transmission, which leads to rear main seal. It's like $3-4. So if I'm in this far, I might as well go ahead and change it.
The other one doesn't look that terrible.
No, the other one still looked fairly new, still very pliable and everything. Couldn't see anything visibly wrong with it. So, but we're here. I'm going to go ahead and put this in there. So I'm going to have Mama help me here real quick. One thing I do with these, anytime I'm putting a rubber seal, this has got a rubber coating. I'm going to put a thin coat of that Permatex on there. 1, for a little bit of lubrication to help it go slide in. And then 2, to also seal up if there's somewhere down here where it's not sealing. So I do not have the installer, the seal installer, but we can get this in there with a rubber mallet. So, and that's just going to line right there. And now you're going to want to come around and tap, tap, and then go to the bottom, and then just back and forth. You have to hit a little bit harder than that. Ah.
Oh, now you did it.
Oh, now we dropped it.
Now you did it.
Okay. Here. Let's see if I can get it started. Yeah.
I was making progress.
There, it started. So now I just want to tap around a little on its side and just run it until it's flush on the outside.
CW Clark.
You see, perfect right there. Here. Now that I'll put the hammer up, and by up, I'm just going to throw it over. Now, since we got that crap all over our hands and got it all over seal, I'm going to spray a little bit of brake clean on a rag. I don't want to soak that rubber down, and I'm going to get that silicone off the sealing surface there. just to clean it up. All right. Now, when you guys take these apart, remember how there's going to be shims that are stacked in behind here. I should have probably put those in before. I got them out with the old seal in. But that's what determines your end play of your crankshaft. If you see, if I can do it, this crankshaft will slide in and out. See? And you want that end play set.
It was at 3.
Was it at 3?
3 shims.
3 shims. Trying to remember what the actual measurement was. It's like 2 to 6 or 2 to 4, something like that. Thousandths of end play. This one was good. I checked it before, and I think it had between 2 and 3 thousandths of end play. So we don't need to change shims. If it had too much, you would add another shim. If it had too little, you take it out. I'll take that. It just goes inside the seal. And it's going to be bigger than the seal, but you should be able to push.
Oh, on the other side of the seal?
Yeah, it goes on the inside like that.
And it just pops in.
It just pops in. So do that 2 more times.
I didn't see you take these out.
Yeah, I used a magnet. They come out easier with the seal out. So I've already cleaned the end of the crankshaft.
Our stuff? Or
No, this is just a paper gasket. We'll be okay.
Well, the other ones we glued, paper ones we
Yeah.
glued down. Go. Don't tear. There.
Okay. And we really don't need to be putting this on right now just yet. Go ahead and put that just aside.
Okay.
Just go put it with that nut over there. Now, the reason why I don't want to put all that on there yet, because I don't want it to fall off, is this is the flywheel. It's still good. Oh, that's heavy.
It's heavy.
But you can see where the clutch was rubbing. There's no grooves or anything, but it just unky looking. I want to clean this whole thing up. I'm going to get some Scotch-Brite, and we're just going to clean this up with some Scotch-Brite. You don't want to use a flapper disc or a grinder or anything like that. Sandpaper. You know, if you're going to use sandpaper, use something very fine. I'm going to see if I don't have one of them Scotch-Brite flappers. I don't know if I do. It might be an excuse to run to the Hobo Freight. But while I'm looking for that, I'm going to have her go ahead and get some brake clean and a screwdriver and get in here and clean all this old brake clutch material out. This stuff leave you dirty. All right, I'll bring you back once we get this clean and we start putting that back on. Plus, my air compressor is running low. This thing eats up some air. It's nice and smooth though. So that'll work. All right, so I don't know if you guys can hear me. Air compressor's running. Neighbor's cutting grass. But I was cleaning up the mating surface on the back of the flywheel, and I forgot. Actually, in that box, there's another one of these. Cameron, look through that box and see if you can find one of these in a package. I didn't know that the seal kit came with it, so I bought another one. It was like 50 cents. So I was cleaning up. I was like, oh, there's RTV in here. And then I remembered, no, there's a seal. It's a rubber O-ring. I just want to make sure that that one's the same size as this one.
Makes sense for a seal kit to come with one.
Yeah. So I am going to hit that with some Break It Clean. Hit the outside too. Wipe it down. The outer part of this lip is where your seal rides, so you want to make sure it's cleaned up too. It looks like it could
it's
rain.
sort of feeling rainy all of a
I
sudden.
don't think it's supposed to. So now we got that. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil on my fingers.
I had to tilt it earlier to get it to go.
Well, that oil can's probably older than this house. I'm gonna coat this O-ring in a little bit of oil. And just feed it down in there. Make sure it seats. Cool. All right. Now, this side, I used a Scotch-Brite on a little rotary. It's actually a polisher. It cleaned it up. It didn't take all the markings off, but it's smooth. I can feel it. Now I know I should have this turned, but it's Sunday in a little bitty small town in Oklahoma. There ain't nobody around right now that can turn this. And it's not that bad. The clutch was working great before, so we're going to call it good. Turned. They'll put it on a lathe and spin it, and they'll use a cut bit and shave just a fine, like a thousandth off of it to true it up. That's the main thing why when you have them turned is the heat will cause them to warp. And like if you let out on your clutch and you feel it grab and then let off, grab and let off, it's because it's warped. Same thing with brake rotors. You'll feel it a lot on the front. They've been overheated. You push the brake and the car will just kind of surge, or you'll feel the pedal thump. It's because your brake rotors are warped. Sometimes if they're not warped too bad, you can have them turned. If not, you just have to replace them. And the clutch kit I bought did not come with a new flywheel. It came with a new clutch disc and pressure plate. Anytime you've got a new seal, you always want to put a little bit of oil or assembly lube or something. I'm going to actually put it right here on this lip. That way when it first starts spinning, it's not dry and won't burn up the seal.
I don't know. It's getting dark and cloudy.
Yeah. Well, I don't have any high strength Loctite, but I've got medium strength, which is the same if you use a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Larson. You better behave.
Out there.
Also, there's your pilot bearing for your transmission is inside here. I've already checked this one. It's good to go. Before I put the clutch on there, I'll put a dab of grease in there.
Dabble do you?
Only a dab will do you.
Yabba dabba do.
Well, I put more than a dab on the Loctite.
That's a bit. That's a dollop, not a dab.
Flywheel Glen Nut on VW. 217 to 253 foot-pounds.
It's not that much different than we did the other thing.
No, that was inch pounds.
Oh, foot pounds.
Foot pounds.
This is inch pounds.
217 to 253, so like 230.
Sure.
My torque wrench goes to 150.
Uh-oh.
How the heck are you supposed to get? Well, I tell you what, I know how tight it's gonna be. That is as tight as we can get it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Flywheel lock. That's gonna keep the engine from turning over. Locks the flywheel to the case.
You're hiding? No.
Okay. Your bar time. You're gonna go, yep, up top and against there. Okay, now I'm gonna put my bar on it. Okay, you're pushing too hard. You're got that all out of whack. Okay, you ready?
Sure.
Go. There we go. It's 230 foot-pounds. I know.
How's how much you weigh?
That's 230 foot-pounds. We're sticking with that.
After dogs.
They're smoked, so now I'm going to turn the heat up to cook them. They've been smoking for about an hour, and now we're going to...
I'm hungry.
You hungry? Hi, hungry, our mom.
Can I have a snack?
No.
No, we're getting ready to eat hot dogs in a minute. All right, Mama, here's the fun part.
I
That nut, and there's 2 more down here, the washers. You need to take all 3 of those off. They look like 10 millimeters.
those are tiny.
Uh-huh. I don't know why that one's tight the whole way. There must be some paint or something in the threads. So what is that you're taking off?
Oil cooler.
It's the oil cooler.
Totally guessed.
Fan blows air through here and out there down to the cylinders. In the later models, the 1600s, they had the doghouse cooler. This comes up to an adapter, and this cooler's back off this way. And the actual shroud has an opening, because right now, this blows the air through the hot oil cooler and then down onto the cylinders to try to cool them. Not a very good design. They fixed it with the 1600s. Which, if we ever build the right engine for yours, I have all that stuff.
See that? I figured out how to go the right way without asking.
Yeah, I saw you looking and thinking in your head.
Socket.
Yeah, don't drop those down. Oh, crap. Oh, crap.
What'd you do?
I forgot to put these on before we put the pushrod tubes.
What are those?
They go under the cylinders,
Uh-oh.
air deflectors.
Uh-oh.
Get that oil cooler off, and I'm going to spin the engine over and see if I can sneak it in there.
I'm going the right way.
Yes.
No, it's tightening.
Oh, yeah. No, you're going the wrong way.
Did you make an oopsies?
I did make an oopsies. I don't know how bad of an oopsies. I don't know if this will slide in. You're supposed to put these in before you put the heads on, pushrod tubes in. And we have to have these, or the engine will overheat. Now we can take this off. We're going to blow some brake clean through it with compressed air, and then change the O-rings on the bottom.
Not magnetic.
Nope. Then what is it? Come on, Mr. Science Kid. What kind of metal is it then?
Non-magnetic.
Non-ferrous.
Hey, you scratched the thing on your nose.
Did you get them? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's pick that up. And there's the O-rings.
Can I tilt it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So that just goes. Oil goes up one hole, comes out the other. Don't know which one.
Do I take those off?
Yes. Let's see which ones they are. The kit comes with a whole bunch of different because of different engine designs. Alrighty. Hot dogs are about done, so I'm going to send her in to wash up her hands so she can get the kids some hot dogs. I'm going to flip this over and try to get those air deflectors in. I can't believe I did that. And we'll clean up this air cooler, and then we'll get it put back on. So we're going to get that done real quick. All right. I'm back. We hit a major roadblock. So I had to take the heads back off to put those air deflectors back in. They will not fit in between the pushrod tubes and the jugs. Took it off, put it in, retorquing the head, and a stripped stud. It pulled it right out of the case. Got it. It hadn't even clicked yet. It was just about to click, and then the whole thing popped. I knew exactly what it was when it happened. It's a known issue on these things. They make threaded inserts called case savers, kind of like a helicoil. But so far, all the reading I've done says that you've got to take the engine apart, because when you drill it and tap that, you're just throwing metal shavings all inside the engine. I don't want to take this engine. I'm afraid if I take this engine apart, it's not going back together. It's got some corrosion on the bottom. I don't know. I'm going to do some more research and see. I don't know what to do now, honestly. I just don't know what to do. We'll figure it out, though, maybe. I will Subaru swap the bug. Put Subaru engine in it.
Put a go-kart engine in it.
Yeah. I've seen where they put Predator engines in there. So I don't know. Who knows? I might be buying another engine. I've got another 1500 sitting over here on the floor with heads and everything on it. I just don't know anything about it. I don't know story. I really hate to put everything on it, fire it up, put it in the car, fire it up, and it's got a bad rod knock or something. Or it might be a good one. I don't know. I wish I had one of those adapters to put a starter on here and start it outside the car. Because I could just throw some intake in the carburetor on there real quick and run it long enough to see what it sounds like. I don't know. As you can tell, I'm really happy right now. So I'm going to do some more research and see what we can do. It's always something. Always something. Hey, at least mine's still going. I can still drive mine. She just gave me a dirty look. So, all right. I'm going to wash up, go inside and eat and do some research, start editing this video for you guys. So we didn't get where we wanted to, but again, I thank you guys for watching. You know the whole spiel, like, comment, subscribe, please. Just all of the above, if you would. And if you want to hit that little bell, that'll let you know when I upload another vehicle. I'm not upload. See, I can't even talk. It'll let you know when I upload another video, which I'm hoping I can figure something out, and we'll be putting something in, or we'll be taking this out. And if you guys ever thrown magnesium in a fire, I'm about ready to throw this thing in a nice bonfire and just watch the bright hot sparks. Yeah, no, Cameron, we're not doing that. All right, so again, like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate everybody for watching the videos. Check us out YouTube. You're on YouTube. Check us out on Facebook and TikTok, No Clue Garage 580. And I guess until next time, we'll see you guys.